when I was very young, I was interested in machines and how to control machines from computers, and also was really interested in things that flew. So following my passion in robotics and flying things, after doing my PhD in drones and drone autonomy in the US, I moved over to Australia and joined CSIRO, which is the national research organisation here. Along the way I got to meet Farid, who's now my co-founder, and we worked together there for more than 10 years working on this exciting field of drone autonomy.
As a child, I was very interested in both robotics and aerospace. And when I finished my studies, I was able to combine the two passions into one, which is like working on drones, which combined applying robotics into aerospace.
One of the things that we ended up solving is the ability to allow drones to fly in places where there's no GPS, using a LiDAR sensor to navigate and make decisions on the fly. And we realized there was a lot of sort of industry potential for this technology. So end of 2018 we completed a funding round, and we spun out Emesent from CSIRO and took it from there.
A few other things I think that contributed indirectly was like the startup boom that was happening in US around that time, where we started seeing a number of robotics and drone companies raising millions to do things. And it was very frustrating for us because we developed even better technologies here in Australia even many years before that. And we said, why not? We can probably develop these technologies here in Australia and play at the global stage rather than consuming and importing those technologies from overseas.
One of the aha moments for myself and others in the small team at the time was when we visited a mine for the first time and flew it into one of these very challenging, hard to reach places called a stope. And the flight went successfully, and we came back and we showed the data to the surveyor, and the surveyor was just blown away. He was amazed by the data that we captured in such a quick amount of time and without putting anybody at risk. And that was, we've kind of pioneered the use of autonomous drones in underground mining over the last couple of years.
The underground mining environments are one of the most complex environments for deploying autonomous systems and robots in general. And this is because of several factors. One of them is like mobility and accessibility. The mining environments are very confined, they are dark, they have rocks, puddle of water, vertical shafts. They are very complex for any single robotic platform, even for a human to navigate. The second one that makes it very hard for an autonomous system is the lack of GPS. The other challenge is also around it's a busy space and it's shared by many other platforms, systems, vehicles. So having an autonomous robot that's sharing the same system with other manned operational vehicles is very, very challenging.
Hovermap as a product obviously looks like a hardware product, and you see the hardware, but as Emesent, our core IP is actually in our software. We do develop the hardware, but really what's special to us is the software. And we have a few different places where the software is put to use. One is onboard Hovermap itself. So that's our autonomy software. When the drone is flying, that software is doing the navigation. The second one is the actual mapping software. So we're taking that 3D LiDAR data from a moving device and turning it into a very detailed 3D map. After the data is captured, we have software which does some post-processing, allows you to visualize the data and then derive insights from the data. And one of the key things about Hovermap is its ability to be mounted on different platforms or used in different ways. We have many customers who would love to use it on a drone, but just the same, you can take Hovermap off the drone to do a handheld scan, or as I said, mount it on a robotic dog like the Boston Dynamics Spot, to go into areas that are not suited for drones.
We started in mining, which is one of the most challenging environments for the deploying robots, but we have also customers in different countries using our system in other verticals. One of them is around the inspection of industrial assets, like bridges, for example. They need to be inspected regularly. Another use case is defense, search and rescue. After a disaster, before sending the rescue teams, it will be very beneficial to deploy like a fleet of autonomous agents that can get quickly some information, make the job of the rescue team more efficient.
So Laing O'Rourke is a global engineering and construction company. We build roads and rail at the infrastructure sector, at the rail interface. It's our mission to find technologies and accelerate their readiness for construction. We're partnering with organisations to help develop those technologies for the construction sector. In this case, we're looking at digitization and how we can more efficiently get up-to-date information.
Emesent's vision is to be the world leader in autonomous digitalization for industries that have really hard to reach places and assets. I think for us, a very exciting future, and we'll keep expanding, moving more and more into the data analytics space as well, not just capturing the data, but deriving insights from the data. So we're already very strong in mining, construction and other areas, and looking forward to what we can do in the next couple of years.